This is a video to demonstrate how to test the shutter speeds on a Polaroid Land manual camera. This is a Polaroid 185, 180, 185. They all kind of work the same. So first thing you do, there's a dial on front here, has three positions. You want to make sure it's on the middle position that has X on it. Yeah, not here, like that. Like that. X position. All right. Second thing you do, you open the film door. There's a little lever right here. If you do this, it's simply going to pop open. We do this so we can actually see the light going through the lens. All right. The third thing you do, well, you don't actually have to do this actually. Let's see if it works. Yeah, you don't have to do that. You can just leave the camera as is. All right, now there's a ring here that has shutter speeds. They're marked from B to 1, 2, so on and so forth to something that's 500. That's 1/500 per second. It's a very short shutter speed. You start at B. There's a second ring in front. That's the aperture. Move that to the smallest number. It's going to be 4.5 for the 180 or 3.38 for 185. So just move it to, okay, so now the shutter speed should indicate B. The arrow should point to B. And first thing you do is cock the shutter. This should be a white button here. This is missing the plastic cap, so you cock the shutter. And then you press the shutter button, this red thing. And if you press it, the shutter should stay open till you let it go. This is B, bulb. Okay, next position, move to 1 second. You cock the shutter, you press this and it should stay open for about a second. 1, 2, whatever, so it's about a second. And then you go to 2, that's half a second. Cock the shutter. This should be shorter. It's about half a second. You go to 4 here, so it's the ring that's closest to the lens board. That's 1/4 of a second. You go through all the speeds. They should be different and shorter. See, 1.8 is shorter. 1.15. Even shorter. It's important to go to all the shutter speeds because the different speed registers and maybe sometimes one of them is broken. So issue 130, go to 160, that's the 60, 1/60 of a second. Go to 125, that's a 1/125 a second. And you still see it opening for a very short time. 1/250. It should sound really short. Yeah, and 1/500 of a second. So the 500 mark. All right, that should be it. Just to go back and don't leave it over 1/500. Leave it to like to the 4 mark. So 1/4. That's a first. All right, you're done. This is okay. They're a little slow, but they work. They all work. Okay, so what do you do next? You close this. You simply close this and then press it closed, and you're done. This is it. That's how you test the shutter speeds. Now, it's useful to also test the aperture ring, and if you, this is hard to see because the coatings are a little damaged on this one, but you see there's a little. So as you rotate the front ring, the one with numbers from like 4.5 to 64, when you're the smallest number, which is the widest aperture, should be completely open. Then as you close down, if you see, you can kind of see the diaphragm closing all the way. So you do this to make sure that the diaphragm also works. All right, that's it. That's how you test it.